words for breakfast. It's mammoth ham for breakfast. It's scrambled with cheese for breakfast. Get on my knees, say please for breakfast. I've come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. I'm supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast. You better stay away from my breakfast. Gonna use a gift card for breakfast. Gonna try real hard for breakfast. Slaughter hogs in the barn for breakfast. Cats eat a big bowl of yarn for breakfast. Have a moment to talk about breakfast. Don't think I can live without breakfast. Plant a seed and watch it sprout breakfast. If you hear me, then holler out breakfast. I've come a long way for breakfast. I'm happy to pay for breakfast. It's such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. Not supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Better wait in line for breakfast. You better stay away from my breakfast. Gonna use a gift.
Well. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Bong? What's up, Jade? Good to see y'all. Holy smokeroonies. Thank y'all for being here. Welcome to you. If you're new to the channel, I'm Yonder. Good to have you here. Please, if you haven't yet, like the video on the way in. It's going to be a good time. We're going to be doing some vampire questing tonight. And I'm excited about it. You should be excited about it. The DAWNGUARD quest is a pretty fun time. That being said, do indeed like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If these things cost you absolutely nothing to do, liking the video and subscribing, totally free. If you're up on your luck and you want to help the channel out a little further, then by all means, feel free to support with a super chat or a Frankie tip here. This is Frankie. Frankie's got a link in the description of this video right under where it says thank you for watching. Near the top, you can drop a tip on Frankie. He'll only take 3% of that tip versus YouTube's 30% for super chats. So just keep that in mind. $1.99 and above will result in a TTS read on screen and a nice little notification that'll tell everybody what you have to say in that moment. If you want a little kickback for something that you support the channel with, then by all means become a YouTube member or a Patreon patron. The highest tier on Patreon is $10. The highest tier on YouTube is $5. You can get the same thing at the top tier on Patreon on YouTube as well. It's just on a little bit of a delay. So the YouTube membership is a little cheaper than the Patreon thing. You get basically the same content. You just have to wait a little bit to get it. Anyway, those are some ways you can support the channel. I'm going to not shill anymore. But if you guys want to do that, you're more than welcome to drop something on Frankie. A little super chat in the YouTube chat. Also, membership gifting if you want to help out in any kind of way like that. But it costs you absolutely nothing to just like and subscribe, and we'd appreciate that. And the subscribers, guys, we're going up. We are at 2113 subscribers right now. We started off last night. We were at, I think, 2107. So we've gone up in subscribers a pretty good bit over the last night. Pretty awesome. 2113, the famous Coheed and Cambrian number. As I was told today by my buddy Dave, who was actually on Kill Tony tonight. So yeah. There's that. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. That's all the shilling that I got. We got it done quick too, under 7 minutes. Nice. Do please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when we go live in moments like this one. And these live streams have been going nuts lately. This one, honestly, I got a feeling. I kind of got a feeling that this is going to be no different. Monday night, usually, people are getting their week started and just chilling and trying to get the stress from the beginning of the week out of their minds. And what a better way to do that than to throw on some random Skyrim stream out of nowhere, some overweight Hagrid character playing through Skyrim. Well, who wouldn't want to watch that? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to watch that? Why don't we have a little word from our sponsors to get started? I went to lunch today with my good friend Brian Holtzman and my good friend Yoshi Obayashi. I had a club sandwich. Yoshi had the pork chop breakfast. Brian Holtzman had the BLT. Forget the other guy's name that was with us. He gave Yoshi a ride who got the Texas omelet. Stardew gut. Oh boy. A Stardew gut. Yeah, what's the I'm curious. Let me see. Let me search Stardew Valley and go to live. Haley marriage and divorce speed run. $8.7K. And this guy's got not many more subs than I've got. Now 9.2 watching. Holy mackerel. That's something. What's up, Velvet? The winner of last night. Velvet, by the way, send me an address if you've sent that already. Just remind me where you've sent it. I got to get you out. I had to stop by the UPS store today, and while I was there, I realized, oh, shit, I don't know how to get a hold of Velvet. But I had to go to the UPS store today to send back that motorcycle jacket that I ordered that is, well, advertised at 3XL, but it certainly doesn't fit as one. Yeah, do that. Just send me the address on Discord, and I'll get you something sent out tomorrow or Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. I'm doing Kim Congdon's podcast on Wednesday. We're gonna run that back. This will be episode number 3 that I've done with Kimmy. What's up, Rhino? You know what? Rhino's in the house. Let's go ahead and take a pull from the I don't know how to say what this thing is. I just keep calling it the herbal inhaler. Rhino, can you in English, like phonetically, write out how I pronounce this? Because I feel like a ding dong just saying Hong Tai? Do they just call it Hong Tai? Is that what it's called? I wonder. Anyway. These things right here, this is awesome. This little, just that's all it is. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Velvet, I got you now. Yeah, tonight's going to be fun. I was talking today to, I was talking today to, Yoshi and Holtzman about everything that's been like the World Series, and they were talking about one thing that you guys, if you don't live in America, you won't really experience a lot, but we have a lot of pharmaceutical crap. We have a lot of pharmaceutical commercials that you get during these American broadcasts of things. Holtzman was bringing up, we got friends in a Bud Light commercial. My friend Tommy is in a Bud Light commercial with Shane and Joe DeRosa. And he was like, I didn't see that commercial once, but good Lord, all we saw were pharmaceutical things being advertised, which is kind of hilarious. That they just, and half of the damn commercial is just side effects. Let me see. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there in the world? I took a nap a little bit ago. I might be a little bit groggy. I might be a little bit delirious. I'm not going to be delirious. Yeah, I'll be a little bit groggy for a while. Actually, I need to get this fan. Let me get a fan going down here. That way I can. Okay, hell yeah. My boy Dedrick is opening for Ron White tomorrow at work, and he's trying to get a cover for his shift. I was like, I can help out, but I won't be able to be there till 8. What's up, Green Tea? Good to see you. I hear that. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely leave it on if you're going to go to sleep. Just leave that bitch playing. Just let it go. Turkey sausage, oh my. Turkey sausage, oh my. What's up, BP in the house? Good to see you. And everybody else, just reminding y'all, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Let's see how we're doing so far. We have been getting a lot of thumbs ups, and we've been getting a handful of thumbs downs. We are at 4 right now, if my count is correct. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Everybody wants to get you on some sort of a pill. All these pharmaceutical companies, they really want to get you on some sort of a pill, man. I ain't about that life. We ain't about that life over here. The only kind of pill I take is maybe an ibuprofen, keep my shoulder from hurting when I take a nap in the middle of the day. I slept mostly through Kill Tony, to be honest, and I went through and I skimmed through to see anybody that I know. I know Sarah. I know Sarah Klein somewhat. She's very sweet. I also know David very well. David Wayne very well. He's very good friends with JJ Curry, who won Funniest Person in Austin and also works with us at Sunset. And great group of comics. JJ is the man, and David did very well. David's actually the guy who messaged me that 2113, which is the number of subscribers we're at right now. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. 2113 was the Coheed and Cambria thing because they wanted to give a nod to their comparison to Rush, which is a 2112 reference. I don't know anything about this stuff, and I'm sure y'all don't care. But yeah, apparently there's some, because I don't like Rush, which is maybe, I don't know, a lot of people consider that sacrilegious. I just don't care for Rush. It's just not my band. They're not my guys. Coheed and Cambria, though. Coheed and Cambria, I can fuck with Coheed. Anyway, exciting stuff, slick stuff, wild stuff. Yeah, I went, I got up early today. Not a lot of sleep last night. I didn't want to miss lunch today and went and got lunch with Holtzman. He checked out the car. We talked about the state of the world. I tell you, man, it's fun to, I was there, and I mean, I'm the, me and the other guy might have been my age or maybe a little younger, and his name escapes me. I forget his name. He was giving Yoshi a ride. But Yoshi is in his late 50s, and Holtzman is in his mid 60s. It's so interesting listening to people with that much life experience, and they're both very, like, they're world travelers. Like, Holtzman was asking Yoshi about what the best, because Yoshi just got back from the Riyadh comedy festival over in Saudi Arabia. He was there, and he was hanging out with all of these comedians. And he was saying that, like, everybody is kind of trashing the comics that are doing this festival, while discounting the fact that these folks in Saudi Arabia love comedy. And he was talking about how he was in the green room with Mark Norman, and I don't think I'm sharing anything I shouldn't share. I don't think so. But he was in a green room with Mark Norman, and he was like, "So you getting a lot of hate for doing this thing to Norman?" And Norman's like, pretty much confirmed that, yeah, there's a lot of people are not happy about the fact that folks are doing a comedy festival in Saudi Arabia. And then Yoshi responded to him, "Buddy, you're gonna, like, one day, many years from now, some Saudi Arabia guy is gonna come up to you and say, 'Man, I saw you in Saudi Arabia perform comedy when I was 15 years old, and it lit a fire for me to do comedy. Like, it made me excited to do stand-up comedy myself.'" And he's like, "Dude, this is gonna be good for comedy that this thing happened over there." Like, and he was talking about how, put everything else aside, put all politics and all other things aside. He was like, these people want comedy, and these people want to see this. So why would we deprive them of the thing that, like a commodity? He said we had similar situations going on in Russia. He was like, but we didn't shit on Springsteen. He's like, we didn't shit on Springsteen for going over there. Like, we didn't shit on Springsteen for going over to do comedy in Russia. I mean, to do a show in Russia amidst all of that stuff. But that's what he said. That's what Yoshi was saying, which I think is kind of like, it was a different outlook than I had so far. But it's so funny that Yeah, he was like, yeah, dude, one day some guy's going to come up to you and be like, dude, I saw you do comedy in Saudi Arabia when I was 15 years old, and now is, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what do you know? Yoshi will have what? I'm trying to remember what I said. That is causing this hilarity of reactions. But it's kind of, he's like, yeah, these people just want comedy. Oh, outlandish takes. I don't know. He was there. So he has a different opinion of it. I don't know that. And honestly, hearing him say it, I gotta be honest with you, like, yeah, I gotta be honest with you, like, I mean, he made me look at it differently than I already looked at it. And I kind of have to take his word on these things because he was actually there and I wasn't. And I don't even know any of the other, like, I don't know. He said that he said that things are literally like changing over there. I don't even know what the whole situation is that is ruining reputations. I don't understand why. I don't know. He just pretty much told them that, like, why wouldn't they do it? Why wouldn't they if it's that much dollars? And I know that I have a friend who turned down a lot of dollars to go over there, apparently. Allegedly. But yeah, I don't know. And yeah, you're probably right about that too. But like I said, he was there. And he said everybody was having a good time. He said the audiences were great. And they were all having a good time. So, why not? It apparently is a mess. But I'm going to change the subject because I don't know what I'm talking about, and apparently yeah. I don't know because I don't really, I'm not educated on this matter at all and or why it is problematic. So I'm not, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. What's up, Dylan? Move the chat over to the other monitor. And, but yeah. Thank you, Unc. It's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. But I'll tell you this. This is something, and I'm going to say this, and then I'll let it be. There are comedians who have Netflix specials and other like incredible accolades. They're headlining across the country and all over the world, and they will still walk by sunset and ask me, what's it like up there? Because they want to do a spot. And honestly, they're just like, well, what's it like up there? Are they laughing? Because that's all comedians really, really care about. Like, the money will come later, I'm sure. But in the beginning, when they just get started, all they really care about is the crowds laughing. And that's the biggest thing. They'll walk by, what's it like up there? And I am not up there, so I ask every comic as they come out, how'd it go? Are they good? And that's how I relate to that. Well, you know, Ari Maddie walks by. Are they good? Everybody said yes so far. Everybody said they've had a good time. They'll go up for time. So if time gets offered, 9 times out of 10, comedians are going to take it. And if that time comes with all these dollars, all these extra dollars, I'm sure they're not going to say no to that. And like I said, I'm truly not educated on the whole I'm just truly not educated on the whole controversy around it. I've seen everybody talk about it, and I'm not really watched any content or read anything up on why it's problematic. I just know that it was problematic that people were doing that show. And like I said, I don't know. Yoshi just, the way he broke it down, it made it make a little bit more sense. And him and Brian Holtzman both seem to be on the same page about it. And these are two people who I kind of respect their opinions. And given the fact that I'm uneducated on a thing, I kind of divert to them on me having an opinion on it. So but America. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, it's cool. That's one thing I love about this is like, what's up, Jason? I love about the comedy thing that's happening in Austin right now is that I'm on a lineup, and I could be on a lineup with Cam Patterson and Ihsan Ahmad and Ari Maddie, or all of these guys. I could be on a nice lineup with all of those other different comics. And it's just, I don't know, it's cool to have your name on a list with those people. You know? You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't mean to, I don't mean to like, I don't mean to bring up something sensitive that because like I don't have any kind of strong feelings either way about the thing. So if anyone else does, I apologize. I don't mean to like ruffle any feathers or anything like that. That's not my intention. A lot of human rights violations there. Honestly, here, let me Let me see. Okay, yeah, this doesn't look good. You're right. Have I seen Hans lately? I have seen Hans lately. Yeah, this all isn't good. Oh yeah, Kimmy Congdon. Hans is headlining. Hans is out. Yeah, so now with a little research, like I said, I don't know any of this stuff I'm reading right now prior to this. And I was just responding to the fact that Yoshi said the comedy festival was fun. Repression of free expression, arbitrary arrests and detentions, widespread abuse of migrant workers, discrimination against women and minorities, and the record use of the death penalty after unfair trials. Yowzer. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Arbitrary detention and unfair trials. Sharp increase in record number of executions, including for nonviolent drug-related offenses, which international law generally excludes from capital punishment. Shia minority and those who alleged crimes were committed as minors. Whoa. This system requires women to obtain male guardian permission for marriage and allows male guardians to impose travel bans. Yeah, that's not good. Millions of migrant workers who make up a significant portion of the workforce. Widespread exploitation and abuse. Excessive hours, lack of access to effective complaint mechanisms. Hundreds of Ethiopian migrants, asylum seekers at Yemen border. Okay, this is bad. Religious minorities, particularly the Shia community, face discrimination. LGBT plus individual also face severe repression and the risk of criminal punishment. Which is hilarious if they offered Tim Dillon a spot and took it away, and also Jessica Kershaw went over there. Yeah, this doesn't look good. So yeah, I guess I can see now how people might be upset with comics that'll go do a show in a country that allows things like this to happen. That I can get. So, yeah. I stand, I guess not corrected because I don't have, I didn't really, I didn't say nothing bad was going on over there. I heard actually, I don't know if I can say this. I heard that deposits, like non-refundable deposits, were paid non-refundable deposits were paid to certain comics who did not go. Yeah, dude, they're talking. That's one thing I heard about the Aziz thing where and Jessica not oh gosh, what? Not Jessica Gershon. Jessica Curson. Jessica Curson did the same thing where I think she was going to donate all the money to because she is also gay, and I think she was going to donate the money to LGBT thing. But yeah, me and Aziz are actually from the same city. I knew Aziz. I was his younger brother's age. We kind of grew up together. Hell yeah, Steve. Ton of money to work on a podcast. He did it though, right? Yeah, well, that's your prerogative, Bong. You don't have to do anything you don't want. But I don't want to say anything like that because I'm not anti that. I don't care. Just if it's something that I don't practice in my own life, I'm not going to be anti that. I'm not going to tell someone else that they can't practice a thing that they want to in their own lives. Like, that's not my business. Nor I'm not the czar of what should and shouldn't be allowed. For whatever somebody wants to do in their own life, I'm not gonna. Go that far. But honestly, I've donated. I've donated a pretty good bit of. I've donated a pretty good bit of dollars to all kinds of things. I've never donated to the Rainbow, and yes, I do. I do have many gay friends. I really do. Austin, keep Austin weird is a thing. Like, it's. There's a lot of gay comics. There's a lot of gay people in Austin. And also I worked at Starbucks for a long time. You do the math. You know, I've been surrounded for a long time. But dude, here's the thing. I don't like anybody who's pushy about anything. I don't like anybody who's pushy about anything. So if it's like somebody who's trying to, if it's somebody who's just trying to convince me to be, to accept their thing, that I don't like. I don't like that at all. But yeah, I also know that it has to be tough if you're, and for those who seek attention for the thing, like if it's like you just need to have all eyes on you for got whatever reason, and you're using the gay thing as a reason to keep attention on you or whatever, then yeah, like that's annoying. But I do know that for a lot of people who are not trying to be like that, who are not trying to do that thing, might catch some strays. because of how a certain amount of the community acts about things. I shouldn't be talking about any of this shit. I mean, and dude, it totally can. It totally can be a bit much. I know, dude. But in the same breath, dude, I got like, I don't know, man. Like, there's gay people that I work with. There's gay people that I work with that are just cool as shit. There's gay people who I work with that you would not know that they're gay unless they tell you, hey, by the way, it's just, I don't know. It's like they're people too. And I don't want to disparage them at all in any, like, I don't want to lump them in. Exactly like you say, Panic hates to be lumped in. I get it. I don't want to lump anybody in to one collective thing just because maybe I don't know. I should probably stop talking, but I don't think I possess the ability to do that. I don't know. I've also literally talked on the phone to my friend who was transitioning and was nervous about administering the testosterone shot. And I talked him through that. And I don't know, like I feel differently. I feel differently about that thing than some people do. To also have my other leanings, if you will. But yes, Skyrim. Fucking Skyrim. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that around here, Steve. There is a lot of that around here. I do have another word from our sponsors here, packed and ready to go. But basically, here's what I'm saying. All of this to encapsulate everything that I've said to this point. I didn't know why all of the comics that took the dollars from the Saudi Arabia thing were getting the hate until literally just a few minutes ago when I read all of the things that they're doing in that country and why it would potentially be problematic for a comedian to do that. And so forgive me. But for as far as the other stuff, like I don't want to, I just don't think it does any good to disparage any group of people because of the annoying minority in that group, within that group. Like, do I want, and I'll be honest with you, because I feel the same way when everybody just automatically pins all white males as a racist. Like that comes from the same place to me. Like I as a white male, like they don't know my life, but that's the kind of, that door swings both ways and far. So I don't know, that door swings both ways and very far. And I don't like the fact that a lot of people can't see that or can't see past that. The thing that they're doing is also the thing that they hate. And I don't ever want to be that. I don't ever want to fall on that side of the coin. But anyway, Let's get Skyrim booted up. Okay. I got about 47 minutes worth of intro. I'm the same way, man. Look, I give everybody a chance. I will literally give everybody a chance. I don't, and this might not be the best route to take in life, but if someone hasn't wronged me, I will give them a chance. And if they are a bad person, they will reveal that. They'll reveal that about themselves. And I don't hate any group of people. I have no discrimination against any group of people. I don't like bad people. I don't like people who are just generally bad. That's just not. That's I'm not interested in that. But people will always reveal themselves. And bad people can be people I agree, I like. Bad people can be people that like, friends of mine, people that I've known for I don't know how long. And then, one day, they reveal themselves in a way. And I'm not just talking about like, I don't know. I have friends that a lot of other people would consider like, oh, this is a bad person because they believe this thing that, like, well, there's nuance to that. But if they actually have those, I don't know, actually have those thoughts and beliefs and nonsense, then that's a different story. But I'm not so quick to believe all of the narratives of things that I'm told, which kind of makes me unfortunately ignorant on a lot of subjects, because I'm not informed, because I'm not going to seek out information about a certain thing. But that being said, every one of you guys that are here, we all believe many different things. And we're from many different backgrounds. And we are from many different backgrounds, and many different races and all of this, but we're all here for the same thing, and we can come together over something that we agree with. We can easily come together over a common love of Skyrim. Or at least of watching YouTube live stream. Did they, Alpha? Did they really? Wait a second. What load is this? Because what did I... No, I think that I need to go back to this load right here. Yeah.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Uh-huh.
Yes, my love? What do you need?
I don't know. I just like hearing you say that. Oh, there you are. Oh, there you are, SERANA. 355 with some ingredients. Holtzman dug the car. I said, you won't believe all the buttons. Good Lord, there's just a button for everything in here. It's crazy. Do I need any potions? I don't believe I do. Health and we got plenty. And then we got some plentiful and some fortify. Yeah, we got plenty. We got some stuff to sell. That's a cool full suit of armor. I actually want to keep that. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Yeah, that's a cool suit of armor. What else do I have? Okay, let's see if there's anything that we need to... Yeah, we can do that. That's good. Earl was so happy last night, y'all. That's what makes it fun for me. Like that, I just love seeing how happy someone gets when the raid comes through for them, man. It's just such an awesome. It's such an awesome thing. Let's put in here the iron ore. There's no use in. And the malachite. And a hide barrel. Yeah, Earl was, he sent me a video to play forever, Holtzman and Yoshi. And I put all these letters in a thing. I forget where I put them initially. Ah, the crossbow. Maybe we'll upgrade that guy. Do I have any steel in here? No, I definitely have some back home at Lakeview. And I believe my... equip that and equip this. And I think that lets me wear a helmet. The mask lets you wear a helmet. So I've got Croesus and the mask on. What am I doing in here? Do I have... I can't wear that. Yeah, but those are 15, which is good. Do I have a shirt somewhere? Maybe in this wardrobe? No. Okay, that's where my letters go. Let's see if it'll let me enchant that cape. With smithing, yes. Sick. Okay. So we will 15. I will use one of these. And with the Sea Dog cape, fortify smithing for 20, hopefully. 22, yes, craft. And I have 2 more Grand Soul gems. Is it still good for 22? No, now it's 19. So we need to take another one. Also, I might need a necklace. But I don't have one. Huh. I thought I did. Nope. Yeah, because I'm just gonna make another upgraded smithing suit. So let's have go. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It will mean a whole lot to me if you would do that. Okay. So now let's go and take our enchanting. Yeah, I'll believe it when I'll believe that when I see the trailer. When my boy Boba Fett comes in here and says that it has dropped, I believe it then. But until he says it, I'm a bit skeptical. 21% is good. 20% better. Those are good. That's 11%. I could probably get that up a little bit. So that's 22%. Where's the other? Ring. I didn't have one, did I? 22%. Okay, first, let's run the Whiterun.
I don't claim the finest weapons and armor.
Okay. Let me see what I can get to you. Certainly this. Certainly these. I'll keep those for making things with. Yeah, this isn't as good as the extra magicka that I get, so I'm going to sell you that as well. And the Elven Hawk bow. Let's see what kind of backpacks. No backpack she has.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. I'll take my leave then.
Let's have a word from our sponsors while we're waiting on this next 2 minutes to tick over.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I know it's bright, SERANA. I apologize. Maybe I should have left you down there where there's no sunlight, huh? Maybe that would have been better. Yeah? Instead of saving your life from that, maybe that was, maybe we shouldn't have done that? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Soupy? You joined just in time to miss all of the nonsense at the beginning.
take a look.
I've got steel at
doing
Lakeview. I
business
don't need
with
to
you.
buy any steel. But I will. Honestly, I got enough dollars. I'll just keep the other jewelry to make things with. Let's get some steel. I'll just take it all. Honestly, I'm going to transfer. Okay, we got some silver ore. I don't really use... I'll take the amber over there. I don't really use ebony. Any of the other stuff. Maybe some quicksilver and some moonstone. Transfer all this over to the Tundra homestead. Hello, love.
Hello, my love. Back from some adventure, I bet.
Oh yeah, we just went to the store. Oh fudge! I didn't get what I wanted. Here's how Skyrim is. It's just like your brain. You go and do something, and like, oh man, I went into the kitchen to get another glass of tea, and instead I got distracted and made a sandwich and forgot to get the tea. I wanted a Grand Soul Gem, and I want to see if Bellathor has any, and I might just do a
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market.
fast travel trip.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Imperial. Some may call this junk. Me, I
Come
call
on,
them
Bellathor,
treasure.
big money, no whammies. Nah, I already got plenty of empty ones. Okay, thank you,
Do
Bellathor.
come back.
It ain't true what they say about you. The Dark Brotherhood. Is it?
In great pines, where the sun
Well met.
don't ever
Trinkets,
shine.
odds and ends.
That's
sort of thing.
you that whole day through. Damn, you ain't got one none either, bro. The husband was a hard
Steal
working
anything from
man.
my shop and you'll regret it.
Just about a mile from
Can I
here.
get you something?
His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found. Oh, my girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Bongho, I live with 3 grown men, bro. Me and 2 other grown men. We definitely make good
No,
use of the
I'm not
freezer
armed.
space.
Yes, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay, well, you do have one thing that I needed for sure. Oh, 2 things I needed. Good. We'll take that. Yes. I think that'll be it. Yeah. Thank you.
Come back whenever you need something.
Sure will do. Markarth. Let's go check out Solitude.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Being old's not so bad.
Here, SERANA, you want to see my house here? It's quite
Need something?
nice.
You know,
Howdy, Clyde. Let me sneak by you, bud. This chick's with me. Leave her be.
Can we get some food instead? I'm not playing with you, Kai.
Take your ass to bed, you mean youngins. Oh, hell yeah, Lester. How you doing, buddy? We saw Lester. Y'all see Lester? He's a nice fella. Look, I gotta say this because it's weighing on my mind, and if I don't say it, it'll drive me crazy. I don't want anybody to think that like I don't want anybody to look at me differently because of the opinion that I had earlier. Because I think that I don't if people aren't allowed to change their mind, then what's this thing even about? But I have this sneaking suspicion that I'm looked at differently now, and that makes me a bit sad.
I thought adventurers were supposed to look tough.
Welcome.
Oh.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, well, let's see what you got. Damn, not what I need. Shucks.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I'd read stories about the Solitude windmill.
The divine.
Okay, let's go to Vindhelm, or there's one in Dawnstar, right? It wasn't even really an opinion. I was just talking about a friend of mine made some comments from a perspective I hadn't thought about a comedy show that happened in Saudi Arabia, and I just quite honestly was uninformed. And didn't really know the whole gravity of the situation and why people were upset about it. And I mentioned that I didn't know why people were so upset about it, and I didn't get it or understand. And then I was informed, and now I know. But the problem is you can't take back opinions that you had before you had all the information. And that's just what I fear.
Need something? Take a look.
Okay, we got a grand soul gem there. Good. You got any malachite? No. You do got a bunch of iron ore, though. We'll take that. And a bunch of silver ore. Oh no! I'm selling this to you. Wait, we gotta do a redo. That's exactly how I feel about it. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like okay, you have 2 grand soul gems. Let's get them. Maybe it was the one that I sold you and this one back. Maybe it's stuck in the save. Now, I don't think I have anything that you would want. This phenomenon. I had to put it in a song and it goes like. I'm going to be honest with you, just not knowing what was going on. And I do this sometimes. And I think we all do this sometimes. We all like see a situation and we come to a conclusion in our own mind of what we think is going on over there, and we just convince ourselves that that's what's happening. For me, in that situation, I'd convince myself that a bunch of comics that didn't get booked on a big show were pissed because I'm in the comedy scene, and that's the main thing comedians get pissed off about, is not getting booked on shows that other comedians get booked on. Little behind the scenes of the comedy universe. The number one thing comedians get pissed off about is not getting booked on a show that other comics get booked on. And I kind of thought that's what was happening because all I really follow online are comedians, really. So I thought, oh, this is just a bunch of comics that are jealous that other comics are out here getting paid. That might explain my viewpoint a little bit more on this thing. But that's what I just assumed was happening. Obviously, I was wrong. Which, oh, no. No.
Until next.
That's mine. I was trying to equip that. And now I've got 3 grand soul gems. Okay, so it wasn't the one that I sold him. But yeah, that was my original opinion of why people were upset about it. That's just what I thought. But now I know. But I do appreciate you, Steve, actually telling me what was going on, like why they were upset. That was helpful.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
Damn
His
shame.
voice shouted him apart.
Better this.
What's the store called here?
And then me.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Lord of Seasons, I bring thee.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of it.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Both my daughters. Now my wife? How much is one man supposed to take? Both my daughters. Now my wife? How much is one man supposed to take?
Trouble?
I don't know. Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day it won't be like that. But I just don't. I know that I shouldn't take into account what people think of me, but I do. And I just don't want anybody to think less of me because of an uninformed opinion.
Stupid dog.
That's the kind of thing that keeps me awake at night. I don't. You don't have any. You don't have any kind of.
What do you need?
You don't have any kind of grand soul gems or nothing. No.
Farewell.
What's up, Clyde? Let me sneak by you.
Stupid dog.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Some pretty flowers. I picked them all by myself.
Already bought everything you got.
Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome, kid. There's the... And what's this called?
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Yeah, that's not good.
I like to share my good fortune with those who deserve. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Hell yeah, you got 4 grand soul gems. Let me give you all the money, bruh. You can take all the money. All them grand soul gems. That's awesome.
Do come again.
Let me get some more tea. My tea is just deplenished. Depleted, not deplenished. I'm going to go replenish my tea that has been depleted. I'll be right back. Let me hit the head too while I'm up. While we're on this side of the world, let's go ahead and stop by. I don't think they even have a trader in Shorestone, do they? No. Yeah, that's not good news. You don't love hearing stuff like that. Well, once again, I truly don't mean to ruffle any feathers or anything like that.
Come on in, take a look around. I have all sorts. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Good. I'm glad you can see past the fact that I totally came in and shook you down a couple days ago for money for the Thieves Guild. This is glad you know that I can change. He was. I will say this. Yoshi said that he went to Dubai, and there were people walking like downtown with like bikinis on and stuff like that. Women walking downtown with bikinis on, which is like so unheard of, apparently over there. And he was just talking about how it's slowly things are slowly changing.
These people seem nervous.
Okay, now I feel like I have everything I need to do what I need to do here. We're going for Magica stuff. Once again, someone else's words, not my own. Hell yeah, Rejuve. We're really doing it, Red Band. We're really doing it. Oh, the mask. Okay, that's what we were gonna do. That's a pretty quick. That's a pretty quick regen.
Back from some adventure, I bet.
I have been. I went and bought all the Grand Soul gems I could find. Yeah, this is good number. Dude, these last couple have been crazy good. I do know, Rejuve. It apparently is a new thing that YouTube rolled out, which they are calling a safety. They are calling it a safety measure, like a. That way people aren't able to change their name. I think it's harder to change this handle than it is to change the name, so people can't mimic other channels, or at least that's I can read you something better than that. Also, R.I.P. to the great Donna Jean Gottschall, who was the female singer in the Grateful Dead in the 70s. R.I.P. Donna Jean. What's up, Trick? Good to see you. YouTube changed live chat to use handles instead of names primarily because handles are unique identifiers, which helps combat impersonation and makes it easier for viewers to identify and interact with the correct person. Handles also improve moderation by making it easier to manage chats and prevent spam, as a unique handle cannot be duplicated in the way a display name can. So there's that. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Now that I know you're Zen, I can call you Zen. Because it doesn't show me any old name. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are let me actually let me actually if username is different from displayed handle, please let me know so I can call you the right thing. Like and sub. Hell yeah, Zen. I don't want to. Yeah, I think it's much more difficult to change the handle as it is the username. So they're saying it's a safety precaution.
What do you need, my Thane?
Good morning, honey. Me and the vampire are gonna do some work today. Okay. Now I have grand soul gems. Let me take some of these 15s. At least 3 of them. And oh, I didn't just take them, did I? Okay, no, good. I'll take that. And actually, since I'm replacing it, I'll give it this one. You guys want to have a word from our sponsors in a second? Yeah, and because I don't know, there's some profile pictures that I will remember, but some of them look so similar to others that I don't really, I look at names. The names pop harder than the profile picture does for me. So I wouldn't even be able to match up. I could probably match up Blue Velvet's to his and maybe Bong Holes because they the color scheme is kind of poppy, but the other ones, they kind of just blend together. Not throwing shade on anybody's PFP. Oh man, Velvet, did you see that the Braves hired Walt Weiss today from within, which is kind of what we did with Snicker, which worked. So I'm not hating it. Oh, I got you. Well, that'll probably cut it down a lot. There you go. Well, hell yeah, Zen, you got it. Good. Hell yeah, Dino. What's up, Dino? Okay, let's try to bang out as much as we can. Let's mentally prepare for this. We're going to do mask, necklace. Let's just get those done first. Mask, necklace. Shit, I don't have necklace. Fudge. Bracers. I didn't make the necklace yet. Let's make necklaces. I forgot.
Honor to you, my Thane.
Oh man, that sucks. Everybody in Braves country seems to be a little upset today, but I don't hate it, dude. Like I don't hate it. Here's the thing. This man has worked with he's been the bench coach. He's worked with the lineup. He's worked with the rotation. He's been the guy for a time now in the dugout. So honestly, man, I think that there were a lot worse things that we could have done out in Braves country. Could have been a lot worse. And yeah, we'll give that. Soul Trap. Yeah. That's what I say, man. Somebody put on Twitter one of those random fan accounts that was like, "How do you feel, Braves Nation? How do you feel about this move?" And I just commented, "I trust the I trust the organization. I trust that they're doing the right thing, man. In my opinion, Alex Anthopoulos, he can do no wrong. That's just my opinion on this." I truly believe that he can do no wrong. He's not really let us down so far. Let's store. I'm going to keep one just in case I want to do. What's up, C-Rap? Yeah, that's what I mean, man. The Braves have a really good young team. And, you know, it was just not our year. And sometimes that happens. Okay, now. I believe you got it. I believe you can do it, Rhino. I got faith in you, bud. Okay, let's see what we put in here. Yeah, Nico who? And what's a different sport altogether? What's it? Is PUBG where you have all those different games that you can play? Like those, is that what it's called? When everybody's on their own phone playing from wherever they are and all of it's displayed on TV. What's that game called? Is that PUBG? I feel like an old man. What's the game called? Do you play it on Nintendo? Does it come on do you plug it into the television? Is it just on your cellular device? Could you also play it on television? Oh, I think I need to take a warm glass of milk and lie down. Can you play this game on your television? Does it plug in to the back of the television? Oh, I cannot find the remote. Can I still play the game on your mobile cellular device? What's that called? Where you have all the like party games or whatever. We play it at work a lot. Well, we used to. It'd just be work chat, and it'd be like, hey, there's a lobby open. Join the lobby right now if you want to play. And we're all just literally wherever we're at. Wherever we're at, we're just playing. Playing like little trivia games. But it's a list of different games. There's a bunch of different games. You guys know what I'm talking about? What am I talking about? What's the, I know somebody has to know. Jackbox. Jackbox. You saying you don't know Jack. Jackbox. That's what it's called, I think. Right? PUBG, Jackbox. Not the same thing, but I can see how I could make I can make the mistake. Okay. So what were we doing again? Yes. Offloading all of my 22. We're equipping. Let's start from the top. . equipping. And 21, we'll keep those because that's just our gauntlets. Or maybe we'll put something better on our gauntlets. We'll make a new pair. I think I have all the stuff I need. Weapons and armor, 22 equipped. 22 and okay, so we already had a necklace for 22. We'll just sell one of them. $20 better. I could do 22 and make yeah, honestly, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna store this away. 22 equip. 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 And I will take... Wait, do I have any on me? No, I don't. I got some hide in here, though. Yeah, let me just get one of these.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for...
Alright, for leather and leather strips, I could probably make like a hide. Damn, Zen, get the chickens out through that. Get them dinosaurs to kill them. Yeah, you know what? This works. Let's just do the...
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Bam. Yeah, they are pretty big. Okay. So now I have Imperial light armor. So We've got 22%, 22%, 22%, 22%, 22%, 22%. This is going to be crazy. Hell yeah, Heather. Hell yeah, Major. Who was my favorite character on Lost? Bro, I kind of like Saeed, dude. Saeed was a badass. Do I have anything to make a hide helmet out of, maybe? What do I need? Dude, that scene, my name is Saeed, and I am a torturer. Bro, that was something else, dude. That kind of changed things. You know what I mean? Yeah, Saeed was a badass. Let me get like a hide helmet. There we go. Oh, sorry if I don't want to spoil anything for you, Major. In that case, then I don't want to say anything else. If you're enjoying, dude, Lost is a great first watch through. It is a incredible first watch, man.
Life to you.
Congratulations for getting to experience it for the first time. It's so good. And this doesn't do smithing. Okay, so the helmet doesn't. John Locke is a great character early on as well, and just throughout. As is Sawyer, as is the Doctor, as is Kate. There's a lot of really good, and Hurley is like, hey, I don't. Everybody used to call me Hurley, and that was when I was like struggling with the fact that I was getting fat. And everybody was calling me Hurley, and it used to piss me off. But Hurley was great. Pay close attention to Hurley's headphones, by the way. Pay close attention to the music that he listens to and seek that out. He always had really good music in his headphones. Yeah, we don't want to spoil anything or even come close to spoiling it, so let's not talk about the ending. Or anything spoiler-esque. Lost was such a fun watch. But I was watching it week to week. Like, I was watching Lost when it was on television. It was torture to wait. It was torture to wait a week to watch the next episode. But, dude, I used to issue a challenge to people. I'm like, dude, if you can watch the first episode of Lost and cut it off, more power to you. But I bet you won't be able to do that because after that first episode, you're like, what? Okay, I got to see what happens next. And it does that for a long time. there was a moment where you're just like, how crazy can this get? And every week is a cliffhanger, like Breaking Bad, kind of. But Lost was very good. I enjoyed it as a show. Okay, so I can't do... And maybe I'll make another pair of glass gauntlets. And put something different on them. I might have. Nope, I don't. I know I don't. Okay, well, the glass gauntlets I can enchant. Yeah, it's a commitment too, because the episodes are long. And okay, so gauntlets. We can do alchemy, which we probably should do. Yeah, we'll do gauntlets, alchemy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that part's weird. Honestly, I'm gonna watch the new Dexter. I didn't watch the season that came, the most recent iteration. I watched the first couple of episodes. Yeah, I watched the first maybe 2 or 3 episodes, but yeah, I didn't get too far into the new Dexter. Okay, let's do gauntlets and alchemy and grand and craft. Okay, let's see what our smithing looks like. It should be cranked right now. Oh, it doesn't show up on here, does it? Active effects, fortify smithing. One, two, three, four, five, 6 things improving smithing right now, which is sick. Oh, 6 things, but wait, I have another thing, because I have the notched pickaxe. Now what's it say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hang tight. I need to... Oh, wait, I left those out here, didn't I? Meow, 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 meow. I watched, I think, the first episode of Alien Earth. I haven't gone back to it yet, but I will. Is that Dexter New Blood? Is that what it's called? Honestly, I didn't mind the first Dexter finale. A lot of people talked shit on it. I didn't mind the finale. I feel that same way about a lot of finales to shows that people aren't crazy about. But I really enjoyed how they ended. It didn't bother me at all. Okay, so now I've got my lunch packed up, my boots tied tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, a legendary crossbow, a legendary glass bow. Tight. Oh snap, 182 to 200. Yeah, let's do that. We might need to go in and make some more smithing potions. There we go. I need some refined malachite. We'll get to some quests in a little bit. Y'all know how it is when you first get into Skyrim. In your first bit of the playthrough and you're just kind of doing random level up things first. I'm just improving my armor to a gaudy amount right now.
I don't claim.
Please have refined malachite, Adrienne. Please. Thank you so much for having refined malachite. This is incredible. And you are incredible. And you know what? While you're here, let's see if you got any. I think I spied some ore there on you. Perfect. Now let's go talk to hubby in here. Ulfberth, my good close friend here in Whiterun.
We've got smoke. Take a look.
Yes. I will have your refined malachite, your silver ore, your iron ore. Very good doing business with you.
good doing
Wolf
business
Birth. Yeah, I gotta be honest, that kind of threw me off a little bit too, just seeing him seeing him in that attire was a thing. Like, it was a whole different vibe from Dexter. But honestly, man, I like the character. All right, jerk. Hey, jerk. You picked the wrong day, bro. I just improved my bow. Oh, that's that farewell flight right there. I couldn't hit him. Couldn't get his attention. Okay, we got some more of those in here, huh? All right. All right, now everything is improved, so let's put all of our we'll take all that and sell it, but we're going to put back the bracers, the necklace, the armor, the cape, the ring, the mask. And we will equip our crazy glass armor. Our potions. We'll sell those gauntlets. We'll sell that for sure. And I still have one in here for 22, right? Oh no, I don't. I'm gonna take that. Okay. So now the one that I have is just a regular gold necklace, right? So I have one 22 and another 22, correct? I have two of these. So I'm going to 22, 22, 22, 22, 20. So I had 6 things. So yes, I have everything else for weapons I can sell. Good to know. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that being a thing, Major. I wouldn't mind that being a thing at all. Some people get on it, they take away from the show and not a good way. And it makes it not fun. So I think that would be a nice thing. Sometimes you can't even roast your way out of how bad somebody can be. And I think that might have been a similar to what was happening there.
What do you need?
Oh man. Is what's 0.08 is 0.08 is a legal limit for driving, right? So maybe like, I don't know, if you can be 0.07 and still operate a vehicle. A lot of people do walk to kill Tony because they're comedians that just live downtown and they don't have to go anywhere driving wise. So maybe like 0.1, 0.12 maybe. I don't know. I think you can be pretty drunk and still do good on Kill Tony. Like, I think that a lot of people have proven that. Like, i.e., thank God he's not conflicted under these things anymore, but William Montgomery, case in point. Okay, so 19, 19, and 19. So we'll sell this and these. And the ones that I have I can make now are 22. Yeah, exactly. Not only, dude, let me tell you something. I don't know. Here's a conspiracy. Y'all want to hear a Kill Tony conspiracy? So, on Monday, all of the comics for Kill Tony pile in to a bar on 6th Street. And comics are generally broke. They probably don't tip very well. And they're probably pretty needy because comics tend to have a little bit of that going on as well. So what this place did, where the comics are waiting, started offering basically a bucket mixed drink, like a 10. When people say I had how much did you have? I had 2 vodka sodas, and you got this wasted. They're thinking about, like, Tony is thinking about 2 vodka sodas in a regular cup. This place is selling buckets, like not like a beer bucket, but like you know those margarita buckets that you can get from vacation joints that has like a little handle on it, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. This place is selling those things now for $10. And I don't even know if anybody said this or if anybody's had this thought yet, but how funny would it be if this place is sick of all of these it's sick of all of these comics coming in and somewhat being disrespectful. Not all of them, but some. Yeah, all of them being disrespectful. What if it was like, if they get on Kill Tony, we want them to bomb because they annoy us in here, so we're just going to get them wasted. How funny would that be if that were the case? So when they get on Kill Tony, they'll just bomb. And they're like, how did you get so wasted? Well, because they're doing $10 buckets over at this other bar. So you're not only just getting people wasted that kind of annoy you, but you're also advertising the fact that you have $10 buckets on this night over at that place. But I don't know. Nobody said that before. But it's kind of hilarious, I think. Yeah, I think it's absolutely hilarious. It's a pretty big bar. It really is. It's but it is very packed, and they do have an outdoor yeah, I did. But see, that's, I worked in a bar before. I've been a bartender before. So I know that if I'm going to take a spot at the bar, I'm going to tip the bartender. That way, the next time I need something, he's going to hook me up. I'd tip the guy $10 just for soda, water, and lime. I was like, I'm not going to order any drinks from you because I don't drink, but here's $10. Can you just keep soda, waters, and limes coming for the next hour and a half? Like, $10 isn't a lot of money, but if I'm taking one seat from this guy on that night with all those comics.
Yes, my love? What do you need?
Nothing, sweetheart, but thank you for asking, Lydia. Oh, how sweet. Okay, well, ladies, I'll let you finish.